Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to this Kindle wax reading. This is for doing this for as we're in this Mercury retrograde. So this is going to be about the energies and things you're experiencing as we go through this retrograde. It's September 10th, and we've been in the pre-shadow since the 6th of September. The retrograde goes from the 27th of September to October 18th, and the post-shadow to November 2nd. So I'm probably going to do another of these and more card readings some way midway. But so this is for like this pre-shadow up until, midway through the retrograde, somewhere between 27th and 18th of October. I'll do another I'll do another one. So for now, we've got two bowls here. I'm going to do the wax reading. I have an orange candle. As you can see, I'm feeling very autumn. And I'm going to be doing some of these for the equinox as well from Mabon, and a black candle. So you can pick the color you want, the orange candle or the black candle, and you'll find your reading below in the timestamps. So choose yours, orange or black, and I'll see you in the timestamps. And hello to those who chose the orange candle. Going to just, oops. I'm going to use a little Palo Santo here before I start. And just kind of cleanse our space. Ask our spirit guides and ancestors to come through with messages for those who chose the orange candle. Okay. I'll light the candle and see what messages we get for those of you who chose the orange candle. Okay, I have some water in the bowl. And let's just, whoops. Your candle went out, so there's resistance here. Are you resisting things? All right, let's see. I see. I see a little heart, so that's, there's love here. Relationship situation. I don't know what that is yet. I do see you as the center of attention in some way, in something, and you've got these, people and forces around you. I almost want to say that you're just getting noticed in some way, or you're going to be getting noticed in some way, either by someone who's going to be interested in you, attracted to you, or noticed for doing a good job at work, noticed for doing excellent work at school in your studies, or just someone's going to notice you as being bright, intelligent, creative. So I see you getting noticed in some way here through this next, say, few weeks to a month. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Some of you are dealing with someone being very clingy, very needy. I don't know what that's about, but I'm seeing that for some of you, and you're kind of going to have to, put up some boundaries or express, okay, you're being a little too clingy and needy, and, in a delicate way, or you might have to be very assertive about it. But you're going to have to let them know they're just being too much. They're being too clingy for you, and they need to back off a little. You love them and care about them, but they're just being a little too clingy to you. So they're going to need to be in some way express that to them. Um, some of you are really coming out of your like a cocoon stage, when you cocoon and hermit like and then kind of to yourself. And now through this period of time, you're going to be coming out of that cocoon and spreading those wings more like the butterfly and feeling freer, just feeling more like you want to be out there instead of being, in that hermit cocooning. You had something you needed to heal, perhaps, or just, didn't feel like dealing with. And so you kind of retreated for a bit, but now it's time to come out of that. All right. That's what we have here. I'm actually seeing like the phases of the moon here. So like from about in the next couple days, as the moon is waxing to say like the full moon, I see that happening, that you coming out of yourself. So between now and the next full moon, I see yeah, there's like this real coming out of and growing through a dark period. So there's some of you been through a dark period here and you're coming out of that now. You're going to be coming out of that and growing. You've been growing, but now you're going to be ready to come out of that shell, of that cocoon between now and that next new moon, or a little past, a little beyond that perhaps. But definitely in this phase of this waxing moon and this Mercury retrograde. Um, Watch out for misunderstandings. I mean, of course, that's goes without saying, really, with the Mercury retrograde, but there's a real, chance of that happening in some situation for some of you in this these next few weeks. So be careful of how you express yourself or how you hear things, because you might be the one who misunderstands something and takes something the wrong way. So if you feel like someone insults you or something, think about it and think, did they really mean it that way? Or ask them, what did you mean by that? Before you don't like hold it in and go, oh, what did they mean by that? Ask them what they meant by that. If you don't understand what they meant by it, ask them to explain. I see a baby here for some of you. Some of you, um, some of you may be getting pregnant here in this next month. If you're not wanting to, watch out. If you've been trying to, well, I do see that here. I do see that here for some of you. And like I said, if not, be extra careful, because we don't want to do that. You know. I see you being really lucky, some of you, in like just having general good luck or luck with games, or um, contests you might enter or something like that, or just being lucky with getting noticed, like I said before, and getting like a job promotion, or a really good grade if you're in school, like in college or something, just doing really well in some with some some of your classes and being recognized for that. But you're definitely, I do see like recognition here for people who chose this candle in all different ways, you know. I see an angel here giving you guidance and love and guidance through what might be a little bit of a challenge, difficult time. Also see like for some of you there was something you were um it's like the color just drained out of something that you were passionate about and excited about, and something happened and now you're just not going to be feeling all that impassioned about it anymore. You're going to lose that feeling that for that thing, that person, or whatever it is. You're just not going to be feeling it anymore. It's kind of like it's getting dull, like you're getting bored with something, some situation, or maybe a person or where you are. Um, so you're going to probably move away from whatever that is, or you're going to, be thinking about moving away from it, and whatever it is, it's just boring to you now. It's lacking any excitement for you whatsoever. You're just kind of going through the motions and not really caring. It's kind of like it takes you by surprise because you're really into it. Just all of a sudden, you're just like, man, I don't like doing this now. I don't like, or I don't want to really date this person anymore. I'm not really into this anymore. Or even a friendship that just kind of fading. It's kind of served its purpose. It's kind of fading. You're not really that interested in, you're not calling that person as much. You're not wanting to hang out with them as much. It's just so it's not that you dislike them or hate them or anything. There's no fighting or nothing like that. It's just sort of a kind of moving away from someone. You just kind of moving into different things and kind of losing interest, or you're just not connecting like you once did. You've changed, they've changed, and it's just sort of fading out. Just sort of less communication until it kind of fizzles away, and it's just nothing there, kind of energy there. Hmm. I see for some of you, like a celebration, like with food and drinks and laughter, like you're planning a big celebration. Could be like a birthday party, anniversary, family kind of reunion, or just a, you know, some kind of gathering, a wedding even, something like that, where there's food and drinks and lots of different people getting together. So that's in this next month, these next few weeks to a month. It looks like it'll be fun and exciting for you. Something you can look forward to. Some of you might be spending some time by the water, going fishing, going swimming. That might be part of that gathering where you're going to do something like by the beach or the water or lake or a river or something, and just getting together with some people and having a good time. So that's something you can look forward to. But like I was saying, there could be that clingy energy. That might be one of the challenges here. And your challenge is going to be, how do I, express that? You're just going to have to be honest, gentle but firm, and say, look, I need a little space. Um, I want to say some of you are going to find something you've been looking for a while now. That could be an actual object that went missing, and you're going to find it. You think it was lost. And some of you, it's more like a situation or a place to live, or just a feeling that you've been sort of like peace. You've been stressed and tense, and now you're going to find throughout these next few weeks, month, through this retrograde, you're going to find more peace. You're going to take, you know, do meditations and breathing and do the things that help you to relax and feel peaceful. Get out of the stressful situations that you can get out of. We can't always, avoid the situations that create stress, like at work and family stuff and whatever. But we can't always avoid it, but we have to learn to cope with it and find a way to be peaceful, even though the situation we're in is somewhat stressful. I mean, you'll experience the stress, but it's trying to, um, find a way to cope with it and find that inner peace. And I feel like you're going to be able to do that. That's what I see here. Not that you won't experience the stress, but you'll feel good about it, because you're going to be like, finding new ways, is what I want to say, to cope with things and handle them better than you were before, you know. So you'll feel those intense energies, but then you're going to find that you're able to, self talk in a more positive way, do your breathing, do praying and meditating, and whatever it is for you, just you're going to be able to make it more peaceful for yourself. And you're going to feel good, because you're going to feel like you've grown in some ways that you're able to do that. So that's going to make you feel a lot better about you and about your coping skills and your ability to do those things. It's a growth process for you. I do see good luck here in some area, like I said before. Um, I see a loyal companion for you. Could be new, could be someone who's just been around, and they've been busy and been able to be around them a lot, but now they're going to have some time, and so you guys are going to be able to spend some time together. One of those good loyal friends of yours. So maybe spending a little more time with someone like that here in the next few weeks. And so, like I said, some of you been in a situation where you felt like you just were cocooning. You didn't feel like being around people. You didn't want to be doing things, and you kind of did that hermit thing when you could. I mean, maybe you went to work and then right home and then back to cocoon. And this is going to be, you're going to start getting out of that. Recognition for a job well done. Uh, some of you have a celebration, like I said. So it just looks really like whatever stresses you face, you're going to deal with them well, and it's going to be okay, and you're going to feel good about that. You're going to recognize that you have grown and you were able to handle it better than things you've handled, the way you might have handled it in the past, and that kind of energy. So you're growing, you're coming out of the cocoon, you're being recognized for your work, for whatever it is, job well done, or just recognized by a person who admires you, a new love interest, or just a further appreciation for you from the person your person, you know. And okay, so I think that's going to do it for the orange candle reading. I hope that you enjoy that and it's helpful to you in some way. So take care and be blessed. Hello, those who chose the black candle. We're going to do a little Palo Santo here. Let's cleanse a little. Cleanse our space a little and ask the spirit guides, ancestors to be with us and bring us the messages we need to hear for this Mercury retrograde for those who chose the black candle. So stick that over there, get our candle lit. And let's see what we get with the black candle. Okay, right away I'm getting like the breaking apart of something. I'm not talking about, I don't really see it much as a relationship. It's just a breaking apart of something, like breaking a group of friends or something, kind of breaking apart, going different ways, literally breaking down like a room in a house or something like that and redecorating it, like redoing the whole thing. Of breaking down in communications with someone that you've been communicating with and having a difficult communication with. It's going to break down and end. You may not get the resolution that you were hoping to get or something, because they're just going to stop talking is what I'm getting. So don't stress it. You can't force someone to work things out. If they don't want to, they're not going to. So I do see that. What's that? That said, I do see a loyal person in your life who's on your side in some situation. They have your back, and I don't know what the situation is, but they have your back, you know. So if there's someone there that you think they do have my back, they do have your back. There's someone being very loyal to you right now. They care for you and they're having your back in a situation, supporting you, holding space for you, and that kind of thing. I do see something becoming clearer to you, like as if you were holding something underneath, like a magnifying glass, and you were unclear on something, and now it's just gonna come. You're just gonna have that epiphany moment, and you're gonna see it clearly. See that person, that thing, the situation, and find a solution for something, or just a meaning in something that you've been wondering about. You're just going to see something very clearly that you've been boggled, it's boggled your mind. You haven't understood it, and now you're going to really get a clarity on that situation. I see someone reaching their hand out to you, like giving you a hand in some way. Like I said, someone at your back, and they can offer to assist you in some way, or giving you an offer, or even offering you their hand, like in marriage. So there could be that for some of you. Oh my. Hmm. I again see like two people like with their backs turned to each other, like what I was talking about. There's something here where there's a communication failure of some sort. And I think it's just misunderstandings, which is unfortunate because it's really, um, but again, like if they don't want to, talk it out with you or work it out with you, there's really nothing you can do. You don't have to, you can't keep beating your head into the wall. It's not budging, then you have to move on from it. They may come back around at some point and be ready, but right now, maybe not the best time. You may have to wait till this retrograde's over with because I think that might be part of the reason why uh, it's it's affecting you or them that way. So you could be the one who's not wanting to talk to someone right now. You just don't feel up to it right now, or you might be mad at them or something. I'm not ready yet to discuss anything with them. So really, you're just gonna have to accept that, wait, be patient, and put it out of your mind for now, and do focus on other things because one or the other isn't ready, and the Mercury retrograde time is probably not the best time for you resolving that particular situation. Is what I'm getting. You are being guided and protected and loved and cared for. You have an angel here in your bowl. I see an angel like protecting you and giving you guidance. I want to say if you've been feeling alone because of that situation, like just it's been bothering you, just know that, look to those people who have your back and love you and the loyal people to you and the people who are being, you know, kind to you right now and getting along with and stop worrying about that other person or persons who aren't, I mean, like I said, they might come back around, but they or you are not ready. And this Mercury retrograde, at least for this first half of it, is just not going to be a good time to even try to reach out or anything. Just, you know, at least for another few weeks, I'm going to say. So, um, speak your truth and sing your song and show the world your talents. Express yourself. Step out there. Be brave. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable in some situation because you're being asked to show your talents and express yourself. Show your gifts. Use your gifts. Show your talents. You'll be recognized in some way. Not in an egoic way, but in an appreciative way, and you'll feel really good about that because, sometimes we're scared to step out there, but when we do, because we're afraid of rejection or something, and we don't want to set ourselves up for failure and that sort of thing, but just sometimes you have to fail a few times before you are successful, or sometimes you just have to be patient and wait a bit longer than you'd hoped. but keep doing it, and because you do have that something to offer, and stop hiding that. Show it, do it, believe in yourself. There will be a recognition. It may take a little while, like I said, but it will get there. You have to start somewhere. That's what I'm getting. Start, learn more. The more you do something, the better at it you'll be. You know, so like I come on here and do these readings, and I was very introverted kind of person, and still am, and it took a lot for me to, I had to get the courage to get on here and do this, and I just did it. I enjoy it. I hope it helps some people, but you know, I had to take that first step, and that's what this is showing you. You have to take the first step. It might not, like I said, you may need some patience. It might take longer than you hoped. It might be harder than you thought, to move this thing forward or get this out there or be recognized, but you will. You will be. You are talented. Oh, darn. The air came on. I think it blew out the candle, but it was still going. Let's see what else we can see in here. Where are we at for time? I don't want to go over too much time with this because I don't want it to cut me off. So get yourself out there. You're being asked to put that out there, your talents, gifts, and show them and share them with others. Don't bother with that person who's being difficult, who's not wanting to talk to you and stuff. Just let them have their time and space, or you have your time and space, because you will. I think you will, but it's just going to take a little bit longer, and through this first half of this retrograde, through this pre-shadow and into the retrograde, I don't think it's going to be the best time to approach that situation. And I'm going to do another one of these somewhere in the middle of the retrograde, so we'll see where that goes then. So those who chose the black candle, that was your reading for this first part of the retrograde, and hope it's insightful, helpful in some way, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Blessed be.